Hello Aquarians and cross watchers, welcome to your video. So I'm creating this video for you on January 11th 2025, but if you're ahead of the US, it's January 12th 2025. Welcome to our channel here, Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host Colleen. So I've already said my prayers, and I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate everyone. I appreciate the newcomers. I appreciate the ones who have been following me for a long time and return every day. Thank you so much. I understand when you can't, and I understand when you need a break, but thank you for the support you do give me. Thank you so much to my moderators who help me out of the kindness of their heart as well. So we're going to get into this reading and see what wants to come out. I post 2 fresh videos every single day, so you can always check my channel out if you're looking for fresh videos, not reposted videos, and every single day. Doesn't matter, holidays, every day. So let's get into this reading and see what wants to come out. I'm using some oracle cards to start off the reading, and then we'll get into the tarot. So we have several oracle cards just from the angel deck alone. Trust in your angels, all right? Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true, and just trust that heaven has a perfect plan. Well, that's good advice. Trust your angels. And in the afternoon reading, I absolutely could not start that reading until 4:44. So I know that I feel a lot of you are going to feel your angels, or you're going to feel guidance, nudges. You might even feel like something touching you, like a feather or sea feathers. I don't know, but I just feel like you have strong, heavy angel presence around you at this time. Wow. And this is a blessing in disguise. Okay, so something could be about to happen, and it's a blessing, and however it takes place is however it takes place. It's going to be different. Not everyone's going to have the same blessing. Number 33 and 36, so also 6s and 9s are important. You could be seeing those. They could be in your birthday, life path, anything, or just seeing them. And it says, be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you far dream. So I'm telling you, your angels got this. 2 cards right off the bat. Your angels are looking out for you. And angels of healing are with you. Card number 2. So 222, 444. A time of healing is about to bless your life, and accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So I just feel like you're going to feel it. I feel like you're going to feel some heavy angel presence, or guidance, or strong intuition. Okay, show me what I need to see here. We're going to pull from the, what is this? Wisdom of the Oracle. We have something, you know, right over here. It says a blessing in disguise. We have here on the bottom of the deck this darkness. Okay, it says clean it up. That's another 2 and a 1. 1 is a beginning. 2 is maybe coming together with someone else. We have co-create here, and there is something coming in that's better than you dared dreamed. I think there is something that's going to clear things up in your life, or make it a whole lot better, balance everything out. This owl up on top of the head, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of downloads, or at least guidance. You're going to feel like you know what to do, or have the answer without having the answer. Okay, it's divine. And that's also 38. So seeing 3s, 8 is abundance. 3s are, you know, forms of manifestation coming in. Also together they make 11, because we sing 1111. And then here we have 4, co-create. We have this owl. So I do feel like things are balancing out, and I do feel like you're either leveling up with your higher self, and you're going to co-create with the divine, but you could also co-create with another person, a blessing in disguise that the divine sends your way. Let's pull a Moonology card, and then we'll pull a Romance Angels for those of you who like those cards. It says, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Maybe somebody has Leo in their chart, and a new start is coming. So, you know, I just heard, don't what is it? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth or something like that. I just heard that real quick, but it came in so fast that it left. A new start is coming. I don't want to forget that. Don't let pride get in the way. So that we'll see what wants to come out in the tarot. That might have something to do with working out the details. Okay. A lot of romance angel cards came out. So keep in mind, not all of these are going to apply. We have past life relationships. Some of you have a past life relationship coming in. Okay. You've known each other before. Time apart from your partner is on horizon. Maybe some of you are going to be in separation from somebody. Okay. For a while. All right. Or separation could be ending. Past life relationship, playfulness. Okay. So I do believe that whatever person you're going to be having romance with, I do feel like you're going to be playful with each other. I feel like you'll be very youthful together. So I do feel like you and your partner are going to be very playful. And this could be someone you're already with. Okay. We have, it's safe for you to love. All right. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. Free yourself. That goes along with separation. So like I said, some of you may need to separate from a connection because maybe it's too controlling, maybe you're not growing, you know, whatever reason. Because I have separation, free yourself, and release your ex. So some of you are going to be needing to do this. Release an ex so that you can grow or whatever. Its time is up. But we do have playfulness and somebody possibly from a past life coming in. I feel like someone's going to make the effort. Okay, you see how that is. So I do feel like someone's going to take a chance and make the effort to let their love or their emotions and feelings be known. Keep an open mind. This is always talking about your usual type. Might not be what's coming in. There could be someone quite different than your usual type, but nevertheless, you guys could have a very playful demeanor together. You guys could go on adventures together, be like kids together. And this could be a person from a past life relationship. Stay optimistic, all right? Positive thinking. Always stay optimistic, especially if you're wanting love to come in, all right? And for some of you, give your relationship a chance, all right? For some of you, it's like, okay, you might be trying to work on it with somebody that you thought about walking away from. So anyways, let's get into the tarot. That was for romance. That's for those of you wanting it, but there's enough other cards here. But for everybody, there's a blessing in disguise. Trust your angels. 2 cards that your angels got your back. Your angels have your back, okay? And you're about to co-create in a major way with either the divine or another person that's coming into your world here. All right, give me a Celtic spread, please. Give me a Celtic spread. Hope everyone's having a great day, evening, whenever you happen to be here. Starting off with the 7 of coins. Of course, we're going to clarify all this, and a King of coins. Okay. We have a King of wands in the reverse. 8 of coins in the reverse. So we have a lot here to do with coins and stability. All right. This could have a lot to do with stability and finances, stability in home, stability with a partner, or all of the above. Okay. We have the Hermit in reverse. We have the Fool card. So we have Aquarius, Virgo. We also have Aries, Leo, Sag here in the mix, possibly. Give me a card for the near future. Maybe there's somebody that you used to spend time with, okay? And maybe somebody is thinking of the other person. Maybe you're thinking of them. Maybe they're thinking of you. Or maybe you're thinking if you're ever going to, you know, find that stability or that person. We have the 7 of Cups. That's the near future. 7 of Cups is a dreamy type of energy, but it's also a very strong manifestation type of energy because you have to sort of daydream, be in that alpha state. So that might be here in the near future, especially if you're trying to, the Seven of Pentacles next to the King of Pentacles can be like, how can I make more money? How can I save more money? But when it talks to about a person, how can I, be with my forever person, because maybe I've been on my own, doing something on my own. But in the past, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which can talk about, you and another person being in a place, and it's like work, or a place of where something's being mastered or skilled. Give me 3 more cards. We have in the environment, the Magician, which is Mercury energy. It's Gemini, Virgo energy. And then we have the Eight of Wands. This is hoping to hear good news, or hoping to hear, all right, something. And it could have to do with travel or anything. All right, wow, look at this. 4 of Cups in the reverse. I do like that energy because there is finally movement. But maybe someone's trying to gain some clarity on something. Now, I was guided to use a deck, 2 decks. So I'm going to be using the Osho Zen, but I'm also going to be using my Light Seers deck. And then I'm going to close out with an Animal Oracle card. So that's what I'm trying to... It felt like something was... I don't know, something was bothering me here. So I want to check out what the Light Seers has to say about this first of all. Sometimes I'm guided to use 3 decks. I want to know about this 7 of Coins, okay? As you can see in the 7 of Coins, it's usually traditionally a person in the garden, okay? Waiting for seeds to sow, all right? But sometimes it doesn't mount to be anything. This person is distracted. Someone's trying to give them money. Everybody notices this person is distracted. So this is why I think someone could be thinking of someone, all right? But let's clarify it. I feel like somebody's wondering how someone's doing, possibly. Yes, okay. So this is like, if there's anybody you've had to let go of or release for whatever reason, okay? We have the Ten of Swords. It was hard, all right? It looks like it's in the past. Could have been Sagittarius energy. It doesn't have to be. But, I feel like from time to time, there's somebody you think about, okay? And I feel like maybe you just sort of get lost in it a little bit. You get lost. Maybe you're thinking about an earth sign, I don't know. Or maybe it's, you thinking about your wealth, your abundance. Or where's the rest of your life going to be, your stability here. But with the Ten of Swords, it's more or less, I feel like from time to time you think of a person. Is what I think. A person you've had to let go of. Give me a card from the Osho Zen. So I'm going to put here, release. Give me an Osho Zen card for that. From time to time, they pop on your mind. They pop into your mind. Yeah. Maybe it's someone that you've been healing from. I feel like whoever this is, you might wonder what someone's up to, What are they doing? We have comparison on the bottom. So maybe you're wondering if, if this is a lover, do they have somebody who treats them better than me? Whoever this is, because regardless of what came out in the love part, not everybody's dealing with love. There's some sort of blessing in disguise. Trust your angels have this, and it looks like if there's something that you find your mind drifting to, all right, and you sort of get lost in it a bit. I do feel like it's less and less, all right? I do feel like your energy isn't I feel like you're in it, you are still healing. Yes, you've let go of some energy that you think of time to time. Yes, I feel that you could be healing from that, okay, because you are releasing, and everything happens in due time. But there could be something that you're comparing to. Maybe if there's a lesson, maybe why you think you are feeling this way, whatever that is, there could be something going on there with that. Tell me about the King of Coins. This could be the person you're thinking about, but it does talk about wealth, okay? And it's a stable card. It's an abundant card. Maybe you'll be thinking about if you're going to connect with a new person, okay? Let's see. Knight of Swords. Well, whatever it is, it's a close connection. I think sometimes maybe this landed on the messages. I feel like sometimes you're wondering if you'll hear from somebody, okay? Someone you haven't heard from. Okay, this is in the reverse. This is, there is somebody that you really wanted. There's somebody you've shed some tears over and you haven't heard from them. Okay, you are healing from them. You are releasing them in your own way because you're not stupid, okay, by far, and you do deserve love, but you're looking at it as like, hey, if they wanted to be in my life, they would be in my life, I didn't reject them, I actually reached out to them. So and keep in mind, if you're cross-watching for an Aquarius, it can be roles reversed. Maybe you got ghosted by an Aquarius, but this is how I know it's a close connection and something happened right there. And, it's just such a strong connection. Someone's just not content because somebody would love to hear from that person. And so this is a person that you think about from time to time. If you relate to this, tell me about that Knight of Swords. It landed here. I do feel like sometimes maybe someone checks their phone or checks their internet or their email to see if a message came in. It's a huge burden to try to release this person, okay? Because this was the dream, and that's what it says. This is a Six of Cups. This was the dream. The burden is that the dream didn't happen. The burden is, looking at the phone or the computer to see if they'll reach out. Or maybe that this person is with someone who's controlling and overbearing. But what is right here is consciousness right here on the bottom of the deck. And this is raising your consciousness. Tuning in is reverse, okay? But this is telling me that to raise your consciousness, it's going to help you to try to meditate, and it's hard. I've talked to many of you through emails and whatnot, and it's hard sometimes to meditate. For some of you, you're masters at it, like you're great at it. But for those who are trying to move on, trying to heal more, it's going to help to connect with the heart chakra, connect with the third eye chakra. All right, really try to sit in silence. You don't have to do no fancy stuff. You don't have to put on no music. You could, but you could just sit in silence and just listen to what's around you and being in the moment. And I understand that it's hard. I went through it as well. It's hard, especially if a person has and he gets distracted easily or whatnot. But so far, that's what this is sort of coming off as. When you're alone in your alone moments, you sort of think about this person, You sort of think about this person because you thought you and this person had a higher purpose together. Tell me about the King of Wands in the reverse. It's Leo, Aries, Sag energy, but it doesn't have to be. It's no more forward momentum, okay? Not going after, not pursuing. So what's changed is there's a couple things. You know, for some people it's like, you know, I'm going to work on me until this person comes back, okay? But for some, it's like, this person may never come back. They may never come back. You know, and it might be, this might be what's changing. This could be exactly what this is about right now. The Seven of Swords is behind us, all right? Sometimes I occasionally check up on this person, okay? But you are strong. You're showing up as strong. Wounded Warrior and Strength card, you're showing up very strong, okay? That's not your problem. Your problem isn't strength. Your problem is you really thought this was going to go somewhere with this person. You really thought this person was going to be in your life. Like, your intuition went off the charts with this person. And now what's changing is you're thinking, well, I need to focus on something else. I need to expect that this person may never return. So what am I going to focus on here? Maybe you know this person's situation. Maybe this person has other people in their life that control them. Maybe this person is chasing other people. Maybe this person, you know, obviously they have to go through some sort of lessons. If you and them are not together, there's a reason for it. It's a higher reason, even though you may never find out about why. They have to learn something. You have to learn something. Sometimes people do come back together because we have two angel cards that saying, trust how this plays out. You have a blessing in disguise. You don't see how this is going to play out yet. But your mind is already thinking. Your mind is already thinking, well, what do I do if they don't return? Well, I don't think they're ever returning, so what am I going to focus on? So I do see some manifestation cards here, like, okay, I need to focus on something else because I'm just not going to let my life be over. But from time to time you do think, and that's what I see here. From time to time. I don't see like you're constantly thinking of them. I don't see you're obsessed with them. I just think sometimes you're like, I wonder what they're up to. You know? Wonder what they're doing. Do they think of me like I think of them? Give me an Osho Zen card for this. Yeah. And we have the turtle. The turtle talks about wisdom, but it also talks about slowness. But here's this consciousness card and this tuning in card, okay? This keeps coming up, so it's got to mean something. Try to meditate. You can rebel against it, but it's saying that it might actually help you. So, I mean, if it might help, I'm going to give it a shot. Tell me about the Eight of Coins. Tell me about the Eight of Coins. Some of you might even feel your mother around you, because I almost said coins the way my mother does. My mother always would speak weird. She would be like coins. I don't know. She had a weird accent. So maybe some of you are hearing your mother talk to you, or maybe your mother, something with your mother. Yes. You could have definitely lived or worked with this person, but whatever. Okay, this could have, you know, whoever this is. You know, we saw the Lovers come out. We saw the Four of Wands come out. You know, if you are familiar with the term twin flame, and if you have belief in that, this could be that. You sometimes think about them wondering why what happened, maybe why it didn't work out. But it could have been someone you lived with, or someone you guys were getting along really good. I heard, you know, some of you might have been smitten with each other, and it just stopped. It just stopped. And we have strong Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Gemini here, Leo, Pisces. I already said Virgo. I mean, it could be any of these signs. It could be any sign, and Sagittarius here is strong, and also Scorpio. But this is a source of sadness. Not that it's a lot of sadness, but it was a very strong source of sadness for you, because you really wanted this to work out. It's like, you know, I'm hearing Pink Floyd say something about brick wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. And I feel like someone is trying to move on from someone and be like, you know what, you're just another brick in the wall. You're just another person. And this might not be you. Maybe they're trying to talk themselves into it as well. And they keep thinking of you, and they're just trying to be like, you're just another person, but you're not. I feel like I have two people who occasionally think about each other, but are not in contact. And someone's just not happy, or both people aren't happy with that. Give me an Osho's in for this. Possibilities, yeah. It's in the reverse. I feel like somebody is already more into this connection and become stronger with the Courage card here on the bottom. I feel like somebody looked at the other person as, well, you know, we're just different. That's what this comparison card. We're just apples and oranges. We're two different people. We're different age groups. We have different likes, or, you know, or somebody just wasn't ready. But whatever it is, there's somebody became stronger. Okay, we have the Strength card. And I do feel if you've had to release someone, and I feel if you're healing from someone, I do feel like you're getting stronger day by day and all the time. And I do feel like you don't think about this person every day, but occasionally, just occasionally, they pop up into your mind. Maybe somebody says something. Maybe somebody says their name, or maybe somebody looks like them, or maybe somebody drives the same kind of car, and you think about them. You know, they pop into your head. You weren't looking for it. It just sort of happens. Tell me about the Knight of Coins in reverse. That's a card of Virgo, but it's also a card of something that took a long time isn't taking as long. And it does have, we have healing here. So maybe it's not taking you as long to heal from this, okay? Tell me about this. Yeah. I feel like things are going to happen in phases, all right? We have here the Queen of Swords, which is air energy, okay? It's Libra energy, but it's looking at the Knight of Coins in the reverse. And it's like saying, you know, I feel like somebody really thought they'd hear from somebody by now. Like, I really thought they'd reach out. But they haven't. So it's really time to cut this off. It's really time to stop expecting it. It's really time to stop expecting this person. You know, this situation would have made your boundaries go way up, because I feel like you were probably vulnerable to this person, you know? You probably could have told this person things or acted in a certain way because you really felt a connection with this person. But I feel you're different now, and I feel that your boundaries are much higher. Like, you're not going to, because the Queen of Swords isn't mean, especially in the upright, but the Queen of Swords has her boundaries, or his boundaries, up, and says, you know what, if you're coming toward me authentic, if you're being genuine, you know, we can talk, we can, you know, we could talk. But somebody who comes in a manner where they just want something, like they want to use you, that's just not going to happen. Your boundaries are way too high for that now. They're not going to use you. Okay, so I feel your heart is healing faster. I feel like your heart is mostly healed, but sometimes something pops up and you just think about them. Like, you didn't plan it, it just happens. And you know, what's interesting is the less you think about this person, the more they may want to reach out, come to your house, or reach out to you, because this is Chariot energy coming in quick, driven by the Emperor. It's also Cancerian energy, and then we have the Four of Wands. So I feel like the less you think about someone and the less that you expect someone, I almost feel like it makes them want to come in. And that is sort of reminiscent of twin flame energy, but like I said, it doesn't have to be. How many times has it been known that you cut someone off and you really cut them off and then you hear from them? I mean, it's happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to you. And that's what this energy is kind of like saying. Like, the less you focus on somebody that you think about from time to time, the more chance that they're likely to come in, you know? Also, by that time, it probably wouldn't matter to you. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. That's, I feel it's a dreamy energy of, I feel like it's a little bit of manifesting. The Magician is right next to it, and the Magician is here in reverse. And I really feel that's what this is saying. Well, it didn't work out with this person, you know, so I need to think of something new. I need to go in another direction, you know. I'm not going to fall off the planet because it didn't work out with this person, but what am I going to do? Because I really thought I was going to be with them. I really thought that. So now I really need to shift gears, shift my focus. Give me an Osho Zen for that. You might find yourself in an uneasy state of mind. You know, why did I let myself fall for this person? I should have known, you know. Or get mad at yourself because you can't stop thinking of them. Like, why can't I stop thinking of this person? They're obviously not coming around, you know, like thoughts. I feel like someone could be literally arguing with the thoughts. Somebody's heart wants to heal and move on, and somebody's thoughts keep returning to them. And I think it's like a battle in the mind. But for the most part, your heart wants to manifest something new, something good, something wholesome. Something that's going to stick around. Something that's going to be reciprocal, not come in when it needs something or wants something, or not ghost. Tell me about the Five of Cups. We have a lot of regret. This Five of Swords and this Five of Cups can look very similar. There's a lot of regret. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Five of Pentacles. I do feel like someone is in some sort of, you know, they're missing somebody. I feel like someone's trying to protect themselves, shield themselves. I feel like someone's trying to pray, trying to meditate, trying to move on, okay? Because I do have this Six of Swords here, which is moving on. It's been hard. It's been hard. I keep thinking about this person, but I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I am moving on. And the heart wants to move on, and the heart is healing, but it's like they'll pop into your head and you can't control it. But you keep telling yourself, I gotta move on because they're not focusing on me. They don't want to be with me. They don't, you know, maybe they got a family or life somewhere else or whatever. Ten of Pentacles reversed. They're not going to be with me for the long term. So I need to move on. It's hard. I feel like someone's having a hard time completely moving on from another energy. And I mean completely. Because like I said, I feel like it's not every single day. But I feel like the person does pop in, and it's like, I want to stop thinking about them altogether already. I just want to focus on what I can have in my life, what I can bring in my life, the joy that I can receive. Give me an Osho Zen. Transformation, Death card, Scorpio energy, but that's what's changing. I think you're coming to peace with it, into terms with that. You don't have to understand why what happened. You don't have to understand why they're not coming back. You don't have to understand why they did what they did. Maybe you do, but you don't have to. You don't have to understand something to release it. You don't have to talk to someone else to have closure. You can just you can be completely whole and fine by yourself. You can balance your energy. You can have peace. Tell me about the Magician. Virgo, Gemini, Mercury energy. It's in the environment. Hangman. In the reverse. And you're looking at things differently. You're starting to see it differently. You are seeing it differently. Especially like plan B, okay? What I expected, what I knew was going to happen isn't. So now it's like somebody's like, I realize I'm ruining my own chances, my own stability to sit here and wait on this person. I'm closing doors to other opportunities while waiting on this person, or thinking I'm supposed to be with them, because clearly if I was, we'd be together, right? Someone's thinking that if we were meant together, we would be together. So by holding the door open for this person who is not coming around, I'm essentially closing the door on the opportunities that is supposed to come around. And somebody might be thinking, I'm wasting time, and it's time to me to start working on what? Ascension, judgment, Pluto, change. I can align with another energy. Give me a card for that. Give me another card for the environment. You stop thinking about this person and you free yourself. And for a lot of you, this could be what you know is a twin flame. One soul, two bodies. Doesn't have to be, but whatever this other energy you think of from time to time that you wish you could just finally stop thinking about it and move on, okay? You free yourself. It does look like you do free yourself of that. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Landed on the Knight of Coins, card of Virgo, and then it landed on the King of Cups and the Burden card and Four of Cups. Clearly, someone's not happy waiting on a message. Okay? This person's waiting on a message. And like I said, as long as somebody is holding the door open for a person they're not hearing anything from, they're closing the door on this because they don't see it. They're busy looking at this person to come in, and they're not seeing this door, this opportunity that's open, that's right there. Now I'm hearing DMX sing, Lord, give me a sign. Lord, give me a sign. And I feel like some of you are like, look, I don't want to keep focusing on this, and I don't even want to think of them from time to time. And I'm not stupid. I understand they're not coming back around, but damn it, how do I stop thinking about them and give me a sign? What do I focus on? Which way do I go? It's like saying, but honeys, it's right here. It's right there. You just don't see it because you're looking at that. Four of Cups reverse, you move on. You stop waiting. You stop waiting and you do something different. Something, maybe you get a sign, something you realize you could be doing. That's a lot. Ultimately, you want this happiness. You want a new start. Okay. It hasn't happened. Judgment reverse. Seven of Pentacles reverse. You decide it's not good to continue to wait for something that hasn't happened, even though this is, you know, this is the vision right here. This was the dream. This was the manifestation. Now, you know, maybe somebody does start looking at you when you stop looking at them. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not here to I don't tell anybody to wait. It's don't wait. If it's meant to be, it will be. But I do see like somebody could be watching and realizing, wow, they've changed. They've changed because we have the King of Pentacles here. Looking at this, but it could be you thinking about, I need to bring something solid in my life. That's what needs to change. I need stability. And waiting on this is not stability for me. And it's stressful. But I do feel that you can align with something else. I do feel like you have friends to support you. Now, I'll tell you one thing. When I met my twin flame, and this is not a twin flame reading, okay, but when I met my twin flame, I thought that we had some sort of twin flame mission, and, you know, I was all hyped up on that, and it didn't happen. I went through the dark night of the soul, and I'll tell you, I was praying to God every day to help me release this person. Okay, I was thankful that this person was a catalyst in my life, because I left my old job. I started doing this, and I don't feel like I'll do this forever. Just FYI, I do feel like I'm going to go on to some higher thing where I can help more. Okay, but I will do this as long as I'm guided to. But when I let go of the expectation of my twin flame, it was a huge burden lifted. I felt this. I felt like I had this huge burden because I felt like, because I was aware of this mission, it was my job to make sure it happened. It was my job to tell them they were my twin flame. It was my job to tell them of the future. It's bullshit. None of that was my job. I shouldn't have done it. If it was meant to be, it would be. If we were meant to do something, we would have done it. If, you know, if I was meant to tell them something, they would have asked me. I was totally acting out of what I thought I should do, what my brain told me to do. But all I had to do was just be. But this was me. I was literally praying to forget this person. And just, I had such a relief when I felt like I did not have to be responsible for making something happen. Maybe that's you. I don't know. But there is somebody who someone's thinking of from time to time. And I feel like somebody wishes they could just stop thinking of this person and focus on something different. And I feel like somebody wants a sign of what they should focus on. And I feel like it's right here, like next to you. But it's so hard because the mind is getting distracted. You see, the mind is getting distracted. Anyways, we're going to close out with an animal spirit card. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I want to thank everybody who showed up. I want to thank my moderators. I plan to be here Monday through Fridays in the live chat, but Saturday and Sunday I'm going to be getting back out there and helping what few homeless people I can help. There's not as many homeless as there were. They're relocating them, but the ones who are still around that I know where they're at, I'm still going out on the weekends to help them. So I won't be in here Saturday and Sundays. We have Penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. And that's all you have to be. Just be yourself. You have a soul tribe out there that you can connect with. There's a soul tribe here in this chat that you can connect with. And I know you have family and friends. I know you have people who love you. And you will align and you will co-create with another beautiful soul out there, or with the divine. Anyway, guys, I love you. Thank you for tuning in, and namaste, my friends.